Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Rupan the third part 5 episode number 8 and 9 reaction. Okay, the previous episode, the two episodes of previous week that I reacted to, the first one was like a little like a little, what do you call it, like a little episode where we kind of took a break. They kind of had like a different type of an animation, and it was kind of like a fun little episode where all the characters were very chill and everything, like Jigen and Fujuka were joking around, and they were like making like a whole fool of Lupin. And it was about like zero IQ, and and Lupin being 300 IQ and all that. It was like a really fun episode, and yeah, that was entertaining. And the next episode we start a completely new story where we few things happen. We get introduced to a few characters, uh, Mr. B, Gaston, and Albert. So Albert actually is someone who Rupan probably knows. We don't know whose original identity is. He's like probably in the police or something like that. But other than that, Albert basically used Rupan as like like as a way to the first thing that happened was Rupan had to steal something from Mr. B. Mr. B being that person who buys something, it always stays in his storage and it never comes back. So Rupan steals it and realizes that some other organization, the DGSE or something like that, I forgot. They're also trying to get it. The reason behind it is inside the picture is a wallet with a lot of their dirty deeds. That's why they were trying to get it from Rupan, but Rupan kept it safe, and decided to go and confront Gaston. What's going on? Why does he has this? And realized Gaston has already died. And then he remembers Gaston saying that, oh, if I die, read something from the Bible, uh, and gave him like a book, and he read it. No, and he opened it and kind of saw that there was like a hint there. It was written Albert. So basically, Albert kind of used Rupan to get his hands on it and keep the thing safe. We don't know what's his intentions are, what's he planning, and all of that. I'm guessing we'll get to know in this episode. So yeah, let us begin. This is episode number 8. Yeah, episode number 8. So yeah, I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's get started. Okay, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. There you go, Albert. Oh, oh, hello there. Oh, it's that guy in the bar, or no, not bar, but that diner. Oh boy. I wonder if that guy is also working on Albert's orders or something. I don't know. Ah, okay, let's go. Who has the black notebook? All right. Oh, All right, Chicken is just keeping an eye on him. Okay. Yo. Oh boy. They're still trying to. Oh, great. Ah. Oh, in this end. Okay. Something's up with him. Hmm. Well, what? Um. What was? Wait, what the? So does he like have photographic memory or something? He has photographic memory. Exactly. Yep. True. Okay. Oh. Well, okay. Yeah, he's not on duty, so. Alright, here we go. Something's gonna happen. Oh god. Yeah. It's Albert, isn't it? Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Yep, voice changer or whatever he was using. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. More assassins. Oh! Yeah. Did shooting a rocket? I thought he was a sniper or something. Oh my god. Yeah. Alright. Well, yeah. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh my god. That just. Come on, Jigen. Oh, okay. Never mind. Jose. Ended up picking up big bad habits. What is he? A child? Ah, who is it? Yo, it's calling. Hey, Goemon, your phone. Is it waterproof? Hopefully. Damn. Please. Okay. I thought you. Yo, pick up the phone. Obviously, it's water. Oh my god, the water is this guy. Oh my god, wow. Uh, who the? Oh my god. Well, there goes the car. So, oh my god. Yeah. Damn, this guy. Wait, who does this guy remind me of? Ah, damn, the Tonfa is actually a gun. Yo, his character design reminds me of someone. Someone who has like this big gun, dual wields. Who is that? Okay. Oh my god. Ah. Wait. Oh my god. Oh, it's a scatter shot gun. You know, like the pellets, bullet pellets, like a shotgun. He also got him. Both took each other out. Ah. Yeah, it's like scatter shot. You kind of. Oh my god. Yo, his character design, the guy with the mask, reminds me of someone. That guy dual wields has this long guns, as far as I can remember. Who is that? Ah. Hmm. Yeah, it has quite a few. Ah. Oh, that's what happened. Interesting. Yeah. That's why they're also trying to take him out because in his head everything's there. Hmm. Okay. Oh, which is that guy Gyomu? Yeah. Hmm. Oh. Okay, so trying to use it for black. Okay. Yeah, that's why he used Mr. B. They used. Hmm. Oh boy. Oh. Yeah. Hmm. Disguise. Yeah, the beard. It's like, it's okay. No problem. Yeah. Hmm. Damn. Oh. Oh boy. Yeah. Well, Minister of the Interior. Photographer. Chance. Wait, what the? Oh my god, that was Rupa. Oh. uh, yeah. Well, is he grumbling on his own? Uh, is he calling Goemon? I feel like that's what he's doing. There he is. Oh my god. Does he have his phone with him? They'll be like, oh, a person who's cosplaying. Or something like that, they'll say. Let's see. He's like, hey kids, can you. The way, the way he's grabbing the phone. Oh, there he is. Pre for Lupin's capture? No. I don't understand. What's his plan? Like, oh my god. Wait, is this Lupin? Oh my god, it's probably Lupin. I think this is Lupin. Oh my god. Is this Lupin? Then what? No, then why did he like take his tongue out then? Oh. I'm wondering what's his plan. Like he wanted Rupan to bring the. No, that was not Rupan. What? Then why did he take his time? I thought that was Rupan in disguise. That's why. Oh my god. Hmm. Oh my god, the voice. He's able to change his voice on his own. God damn. I thought he was using like a voice changer or something. Damn. Hmm. Oh boy. That definitely was Rupan. The one in disguise. He touched the gun. He must have done something to the gun. He must have done something to the gun. That was him. Yeah, I was correct. Oh no, wait. Oh my god. Wait, what? So he knew that. Oh lord. I'm pretty sure Jigen and Goemon will be coming very soon because Jigen did call Goemon. I thought this like a blood pouch or something he had to trick him. But he knew that it was. Wait, what the? Is that a GPS or something? Oh no, it's a. Oh my god, he even. Wow! He even anticipated that! Oh god, what? Damn! Alright. Okay, that's it. Damn. All right. So I was not expecting him anticipating Rupan's plan and countering it, like countering a counter or that type of a thing. I was not expecting that. Wow. All right. So we begin this episode with that guy and Gaston's friend who has followed Rupan and Jigen to the grave, and he probably followed them because he recognized Rupan's face or something like that. Because he knew he was part of the police before, and someone's asking about Gaston after so long, and even went to his grave, so he was curious, so he followed them. And he's like, all right, let's talk. And he gives out his identity. He, like, at the beginning, he kind of uh he's like talking with Rupan, and here we can see Jigen. I don't know why, like, Jigen was keeping an eye on him, probably was suspicious that, oh, what's this guy up to, is he like up to some plan or something like that. And they're like having a little drink, while Gyomu here, he has still not given up. He's again, like, ordered some people to keep an eye and, like, kill off that guy, um Gaston's friend, and if possible Rupan and Jigen as well. So they're keeping an eye on him, like Rupan gave him almost a heart attack in the previous episode. He's still not content. God damn. All right, anyways, now, you know what? Here's one thing that I thought. Like, I thought his intentions of trying to get that notebook was because, all the dirty deeds and everything they kind of talked about was over there, was recorded there. And if it was leaked, they, like, like, obviously the whole police and everything and their organization will completely go down. I was thinking that was the reason why he was trying to get it back from Rupan. Turns out, no. I'll read that part again, because this guy, he tells Rupan, as far as I can remember, that he wants a notebook because he wants to have like a blackmail material for his predecessors or something like that. He said. I'll read that part when it comes. But before that, we see him issuing orders. And yeah, now that guy, he asks Rupan about Gaston, how he knows him and all that, and Rupan talks about how he used to he was his teacher, taught him when he was young and all that. And okay, now he he says something. He says, well, ultimately life is a little more than a series of paintings. If nothing else, raise a glass in their honor. Definitely the whole, I'm pretty sure the quote here was completely, like, something else. In Japanese, he says something else. He says, sayonara no dake no jinsei. What? Sayonara dake ga jinsei de aru. Life is only goodbyes. Naraba semete kono hai o ukeo. Then at least we should accept this hai. What does that mean? I have no idea. I was almost able to translate it word by word, but I don't know what that means. Hai o ukeo. Accept something. What is that? Life is full of goodbyes, so at least we should accept question mark or dash. I don't know what it means. But anyways, it was something like that. And the translation is completely different, I could see. And he says that's written in the Bible. And he's like, what the hell? I've never heard of something like that. And I love how Rupan just opens it and closes the book to probably test him if he's actually photographic memory or something. Because Rupan probably kind of, like, like he saw his face and he probably guessed that this is that guy. So to test him, he just opened the book and closed it. And this guy, he uses his photographic memory to kind of, see. Now, there's an interesting thing I got to, like, like we've always heard about photographic memory and stuff and all of that. And I've heard, and a lot of animes and a lot of shows we've seen how photographic memory is when someone, like, looks at something and like, like kind of keeps it like a record in their mind. But I've heard actual photographic memory is not like that. It's a little bit different. I don't remember where I've read it, but there was like a show where they kind of told us or something, like somewhere I read. They said that you've always seen in anime, like in, like movies and stuff. They talk about how photographic memory is like keeping like a like a picture of the whole thing in your memory, and when you are when you are going to what do you call it? When you're going to recall it, you just kind of see it in your head and pick it up and scan the whole thing and then see that type of a thing. Is not like that. But I don't remember what they said. I think they kind of said something like it's only one, one thing. If you see it for a moment, you know you take like a screenshot of it and keep it in your head, but it's impossible to keep like multiple things at the same time. It's only the last thing or something like that you see that you can keep it in your mind. Like photographic memory is not as overpowered as they show us in in shows and everything. Like in a lot of shows I've seen, like them kind of talking about photographic memory and showing how that person has read something like 5 or 6 months ago and it's still kept in their head, like like something like that. That's impossible. This photographic memory is not like that. So something like that. It is photographic memory, but it has certain limitations. I just remembered that from somewhere. I don't remember from where I've read it, but I've read something like this before. I'm not quite sure myself. But anyways, he kind of remembered the Bible and he kind of looks at it. And yeah, and this is another thing, like this is, I think this is quite sure, like that's why it's called photographic memory. Like they don't remember the lines, they kind of take like a screenshot of the whole thing in their head, and when they need to find something, they go back to their like inside their head and kind of scan the whole thing. Well, like just like here we see, he kind of like he's like, wait a minute, I don't remember something like that in the Bible, and Rupan is like, oh, I'm pretty sure it is, you've probably forgotten. Then he kind of looks inside his head and kind of like you see like a little picture of him, and he kind of scans the document and then says like, no, it's not written. It's kind of like that. You like take a screenshot or something like that, which is kind of impressive. Like basically you're not reading it or anything or learning it, you're just taking a screenshot, keeping it in your head, and later on trying to find out. Damn, like imagine having photographic memory in an exam. God damn, you just take a screenshot of the like of the things, and like later on in the exam you kind of just scan it and write the answers. That's crazy, boy. But anyways, enough about photographic memory. He's like, oh, it's not there, you're wrong. And he says like, oh, Rupan says, oh really, that's impressive. And he says being able to memorize something at a glance as though you've taken a picture of it. I guess that's what he called photographic memory. The hotshot investigator who could memorize everything from the state of crime scene to the face of a suspect, keeping everything on file in his mind so he could solve the case. Kami Bador. He knows him. That was why he suspected that it was him and tested him for photographic memory. So he's like, wow, like it's kind of impressive that person who has photographic memory has been caught by someone else who has a good and he's kind of laughing about it, and then he's like, I've retired, no problem. And yeah, now suddenly a phone call comes in, and yeah, apparently Gaston called him, and obviously Rupan knows that it's Albert, and he goes and he's like, what do you want? And he's like, oh, you're going to complete your mission, obviously I gave you the payment and all that. So yeah, and he gives him like a he's like, I'll be waiting for you, and keeps the phone down, and we see Albert just sitting there. Now I was thinking he was using a voice changer. Turns out that's just his natural talent. He can mimic anyone or something. Not anyone, probably a few people or something like that. Now okay, now obviously Gyomu is trying to get Rupan hands on Rupan. So like there's like shooting, and then like shooting like damn bazookas and all rocket launchers, they're ready with it. And Rupan and everyone's like, all right, let's get out of here. They go out of the back door. Rupan just puts like has like a little device which he clicks on, and the car opens. And Gaston's friend is like, what, damn, like you have some handy tools. Oh boy, and the car chase starts. They're using rockets and everything. And Rupan here calls Goemon, and I was like, wow, Goemon has a smartphone. That's so nice. But he doesn't know that, if water falls on looking on your hand or something, that's that screen doesn't work most of the time. This is one thing that all the time really annoys me. I go to have a bath or something, my hands are wet a little bit, like something, I wash my hands and try to open the goddamn fingerprint scanner, to open my phone, unlock it, and it doesn't work. I keep wiping my finger, again try to do it, doesn't work, and it pisses me off so much. Like, I don't want to input my pin code, manually. I've become so lazy. I'm like, god damn, I have the fingerprint scanner, and this is what happens. And I keep rubbing my finger to dry it, to to open the, to unlock my phone. And it's just, yeah, I feel you, going on, nothing you can do about it. And obviously he probably doesn't know, he just doesn't know. He doesn't know about, smartphones and these type of things. He goes and tries to pick up the phone, and the goddamn water is falling on it, and he's like he's like, what the hell is this? Throws it on the ground and breaks it almost. Oh, and Rupan is like, what the hell, I gave him my a smartphone for this reason, and he's not picking it up. And yeah, now they, someone now stops the car in the middle of the road, ready. Now here I have to say, I don't know where, but I have seen this type of a character design somewhere. I don't remember, is that a fight, was it a fighting game or something else? Like, I remember this particular character design where someone looks like wears a mask, has a hat, has two huge guns, and by huge I mean huge, like this long muzzle that they have, the guns have. It's a revolver. No, it's not a revolver. So it's a gun. It's like a pistol. And but the muzzle is like this long, and kind of hold it like. Who is that guy? Like, I remember that. Like, it holds the gun like this. Like, has like a wears a hat or something. Like, wears a mask, or doesn't wear a mask. I don't remember. But holds the guns like this, and the gun muzzles are like this long, or something like that. I don't remember. But anyways, this guy reminded me so much of that person. And however, this guy does have a gun, but his gun is in the form of a tonfa. I think that's what they're called, tonfa. Like, these things. It's like, the way you. Tonfas are really cool weapons. Like, I've seen them in quite a few animes, and it's so cool. Like, the way you hold them like this. It's kind of like this, and it's like this. And kind of fight with that. It's really cool. And goddamn, like, a gun within a tonfa, that's even cooler. Like, just shoot like this. that was really cool. It's kind of fun. This guy had a crazy character design. Unfortunately, he's probably dead because Gaston's friend shot him. But yeah, they were fighting, and Rupan was struggling pretty much. Not only Rupan, Jigen was also struggling. And this guy, or I don't even know if this is a girl because his face is covered. It wouldn't surprise me if this was a girl. But anyways, he or she shoots Gaston's friend, and turns out this was like a shotgun kind of thing. This scatter shot, like a bullet pellets that once you use. Where it's like not only one bullet, but it's kind of goes scattered, kind of. Not like a typical shotgun, but kind of like it, I guess. And that's why, like Gaston's friend's chest was riddled with like holes because of the scattered pellets or something. So yeah, like I remember playing video games which had like nowadays I don't see them. Like, in games we used to play, it had scatter shot, shotguns and all, which was kind of useful for shooting, people without aiming, because it just scattered. You don't have to aim. You just come in front of the guy and just shoot close range, and it completely just just scatters. The gun bullets just scatters around, and it hits you. A lot of games had scatter shotguns, I remember, and yeah, I used to use them. So. All right. Now the guy, Gaston's friends also kind of shot him at the process, and Now here's one thing, like I said, don't trust someone is dead in anime, as like, especially if their body is not shown. This guy or girl, falls down the cliff, and we don't see that person anymore. I don't know, like another scientist, I see a body, there's a possibility that that person might come back. And another thing, like this person was wearing a mask, we don't know the identity, so he or she might come back anytime soon. I'm not believing that this person is dead, but anyways, for now it seems as if he or she is dead, so we don't know. Now obviously we know Gaston's friend won't be alive much longer, because he's been like shot and all. And he he asks, what do you know about this notebook, Rupan? And Rupan says like, oh, like I do know that this was if I were to guess, before the original was destroyed, you memorized the contents and got Gaston to make a perfect replica of it, which was something I was not expecting. I did not expect that. I thought this was the original one or something. It turns out the original was destroyed, so he made like a perfect memory of it, and Gaston replicated it, and that's how they made it. And he's like, wow, you are spot on, that's impressive. And he says, I was a law enforcement professional for many years. Like, I was wondering if like he was in the law, so why would he make this? And he says, I know full well that sometimes you have to turn a blind eye in order to keep the house of cards upright. But the things in the black notebook, it was my hope that someday, when circumstances allowed, everything in it would be made public. Now basically that's what he's like, yeah, I know, like obviously in these type of organizations, even though we are the police and the justice force, we have our fair share of stuff in the skeletons in the closet. I don't like, I know that, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure you have to keep a blind eye into certain situations for everything to go well. But he wanted all of this to come out someday, and that's why he probably made it. Now Gyomu, he then started like making demands and ordering them to give the replica to him. And here Rupan says, like, considering this is almost real, he'd have a lot of bigwigs over a barrel with its potential for blackmail. So this, I was not expecting this. I thought Gyomu was trying to get it because he did not want it to go out. He wanted to avoid it. Turns out no. He wants it for himself because he wants to use it as a blackmail materials for his predecessors. That's what he's trying to do, which was, I was not expecting that. I thought he was trying to get it because he does not want it to go public. But he's wanting to get it to have like a good bargaining chip. Probably he'll blackmail those guys for, I don't know, something. Probably money or something, I don't know what. But something he'll do. That's why he's wanting it. So, and that's why he says like, we hid it in some place where, like he would never get it. And he asked in the end, like, Rupan, what do you want to do with it? And he's like, I don't know, but I want to slap Albert with this, because he's the one who kind of like tricked me with all of that. And Gaston's friend dies after that. Now Rupan and Goemon, Jigen, they're like in disguise, and they're going inside they're coming inside the country. And here Jigen says like, I wouldn't actually worry about you if you were normal, but you are actually quite hot-headed now that I'm seeing you. Like, what's up with you and Albert? Like, what is there something like that happened before or something? Why are you so on the edge? What's bothering you? And stuff like that he's asking. And he's like, you're not this like hot-headed at all. You always keep everything like calm and cool. But this time I can see there's something bothering you. And we can see, like as soon as Lupin hears that, Lupin starts like trying to hurry using the car. Yeah, and then next we see these three random ladies talking about Kyomu. And they're talking about who, like Gyomu is not sorry, what did I say? Not Gyomu, Albert. Talking about Albert. And like Rupan is in disguise, and he's like, oh, who's Albert? What type of person does he go for? And so Tiki Pasco, that guy that we saw in the previous episode, yeah, we saw him, that guy. And he kind of, like, after getting information on him, he kind of brings out his picture, kind of scans him, and probably made a disguise that looks like him to infiltrate the inner, like, chambers. And yeah. Now, on the other side, Jigen is extremely impatient. He's like, "What the hell's going on?" I told him multiple times not to, like, go this, like, not to hurry and all that. He's kind of thinking about all of that, and he's like, "All right, fine. Let me just call Goemon." He calls Goemon. Goemon is out in the streets. Some random kid starts following him because obviously he's wearing like a samurai, like, that thing with a sword. And the phone is ringing. He's looking at it and he's like, "What the hell am I supposed to do with this?" The kids are there. He asks the kid for help, like, and the kids show him what to do. I'm surprised his touchscreen is still working. Like, how is it working? It's completely shattered. But either way, it works. And he's like, "Merci." And the kids are like laughing and all. Okay, now I'm pretty sure Jigen probably told him something. And probably told him to come with me. We'll keep an eye on Lupin or something like that. Now, on the other side, we see what's his name? Albert coming in, and wait, what was the guy's name? Tiki? Was that his name? Tiki, yeah, Tiki. And Tiki, or Rupan in this case, I was kind of wondering. I was like, all right. At the beginning, I did not realize that was Rupan. I thought it was really him. But Tiki was like, oh, like, he brought like wine and stuff and bread, and he goes inside. And then when Tiki kind of, like, puts his tongues out and, like, goes inside and is like trying to find something in his jacket, which is the gun. I'm like, all right, so this is Rupan, definitely. But then again, it kind of threw me off guard a little bit when I saw Rupan again later on, because I was like, wait, was that actually, like, Rupan, or was it someone else? Was it actually Tiki? Maybe he also has some kind of a other plan or something, like, I don't know what these people are thinking half of the times. So yeah, I was like, was that actually Tiki or was that actually Rupan? Because Rupan is here now. But then I realized, like, yeah, it was Rupan. Otherwise, why would he switch the gun? And like, Tiki, like, or Rupan here brings the invitation. It's like, oh, like, I found this on your jacket. And it's crazy because I also thought that Albert was fooled. So Albert was not fooled. He realized what's going on from there, and he just played along. And he was just waiting, and he gets, like, transported to somewhere else. Someone else comes and gives him another, like, information, like, go over there. And yeah, they're like in front of the meeting place. Rupan is here. Albert is also there, and Rupan is like, yeah, here I have it, the notebook that you wanted. And he's like, why did you not, like, try to take it yourself? And he, like, starts provoking him and is like, oh, like, dirty jobs are done by people like you, so I'm not going to get my hands dirty. And in the end, he, like, pulls out a gun. And here I was like, all right, so Lupin, it's definitely Lupin. Lupin switched the gun, and he shoots him, and like, his stomach starts getting red. And I was like, it's probably, like, like a fake blood pouch or something over there. Lupin is still tricking him. Then this guy says, like, oh, I found out that you, oh, are you surprised to see real bullet coming out of the gun that you switched? And then it's where it clicked in my head. I'm like, oh my god, this guy found out this is an actual gun. So it was not any blood pouch or something. Rupan actually got caught off guard. And he's like, oh, do you want to know why I did not shoot your vital spot? Because I want you to witness the moment of my victory. He grabs the notebook and goes away. Now here's the thing, again, I'm pretty sure Albert's goal is not Rupan. He has some other goal. He just wanted to, like, probably, like, prove something to Rupan or something like that. That's why he's like, oh, I did not kill you. I want you to see, like, my winning whatever. And that's why he kept him alive, because he wants to, I don't know, like, he has some other goal. Like, his main goal is not Rupan. Like, and his main goal is something else, which is why he needs a notebook. So that's why he just used Rupan to get it for him, and now he's, like, just going to do his original goal. And yeah, probably I don't know, brag or something like, oh, look at me, or something like that. He has like something to prove to someone, to Rupan or something like that. Anyways, but yeah, his main goal is not Rupan, it's something else, which we still don't know. He has his hands on the notebook, and I wonder what he's going to do after this. Now, in the final attempt, now this is one thing that actually surprised me. Like the hatred that Rupan has towards Albert is pretty big, because he actually rigged his car with explosives. He was actually ready to kill him, if Albert did not find it out and throw it in the water. So he was actually ready to kill him, which shows, like I said, like this is not the previous Lupin. Lupin in season one, he just killed people whenever the hell he wanted to. So but Lupin nowadays is not like this. He, or most of the time, he tries to take a non-lethal approach even towards enemies. Either knock them out or tie them up or do something like that. Tries not to kill. Here, however, we can see he was ready to kill him, which is kind of surprising, and I do wonder what the hell happened in the past that he's that much infuriated on him, and why. Let's wait for the next episode where we'll probably get to know or something. But either way, like he's like, oh, I knew the little toy that I had in my car, I threw it away. And Rupan closes his eyes, and I'm pretty sure Goemon and Jigen will probably come and take him to the hospital or something, because Jigen did contact Goemon, so I'm pretty sure they'll be coming here very soon. So Lupin will probably be fine. He'll probably have to be hospitalized for a few weeks or something, but something like that, I'm guessing. But the main question is, what's Albert planning? So let's see, and why Lupin has such a grudge on him that he was actually going to kill him. Like Lupin, this modern Lupin, he doesn't kill unnecessarily. So that was surprising. That was really surprising. Either way, let's begin. This is episode number 9. So yeah, I'll be putting the subtitles on the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's get started. All right, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, damn. Oh boy. Oh boy. Like here, when he brings out the thing, like I was not expecting that to be a bomb. I was like, oh, it's a GPS or something, a tracking device. Yeah, he was actually going to kill him if matters went south, which is crazy. Like I said, Rupan, the modern Rupan, he doesn't kill unnecessarily, which shows how much hatred he has for this guy. Oh, there they are. Yep. Oh, damn. Well, he can just slash off your bullets. Like, oh boy. What the? Who? Wait, is this from the DGSE? Oh my god. From the DG. Oh, great. This is not okay. Oh my god. What the? Oh, nice. Damn. It's like, yeah. Yeah, it's from the DGSE, I think so. Oh my god. What? This is so like he tricked Rupan to get it and now he doesn't even have it anymore. Oh lord, this is so bad. Boy, it would have been good if he had someone with him who could have covered him and given him backup. Like obviously he thought that, oh, I'm only going to deal with Rupan here. Suddenly like some other people also starts jumping on top of him. Like he probably did not expect it. He probably thought, all right, I'm going to deal with Rupan and get the notebook and go back. And bam, these people suddenly come in. Like this really shows how preparation is everything. If you're prepared for someone, like you can do anything. Like Rupan was not prepared here. He thought of something while this guy completely countered him, Albert. So that's why he got caught off guard and got injured. If Rupan was prepared and he knew what he was going to do, Rupan probably could have given a better fight here. And Albert got caught off guard from these guys. He was not prepared for them, and they were prepared for him. So the ultimate winners were these DGSE guys. Or yeah, the man who abandoned Rupan. Oh, oh God, what's going on? Oh, is this the past? Yeah. Oh my God. Hey, is it? Gaston is here. Wait, so Albert was part of the police, or no? Or was he also part of the? Oh no, are those also fakes? These are also fake. Oh my God. Wow. Everything is fake. Wait, so Albert was he a police or was he a thief? Oh boy. Hmm. Oh my God. That's crazy. 3 days. Oh my God. No, is that going on? Yes. Was he like fishing? What the hell? Oh my God. Oh, oh, it's eels. Oh, it's a snake. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. Wait, so who are these people? Are they working for the DG? Teeth are just. Oh, you saw that? I just said that this person was alive. Is this a girl or a boy? I think it's a girl. Whoa, he has like a damn. Oh, just all right. That's a weird thing to say. Hmm. Yeah. Okay, let's see what happened. Oh, that was him. Oh, damn. He looks completely different. Third. Oh. Oh, abandoned Rupan, the name. He abandoned the name Rupan. Rupan the third. Right. That's what I'm guessing. What he means by abandoned Rupan. Like he probably, yeah, he was probably. Okay, I'll talk about it later. No jokes. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh wow. They're also double cross. Oh great. Wow. These guys, they're like. Wait. Oh my god. Cry of. Hmm. Let it happen. Oh my god. Ah boy. Damn, each person has their own plan. It's crazy. Like everyone has like their own individual agenda or plan. Like, ah. Oh, someone's here. Oh boy. Uh. Oh my god. Oh damn. Oof. Okay. Uh. Oh. Oh yeah. Damn. Oh! Yo! Uh, yo, jump, guys. You'll die. Well, alright, let's go about there he is. He has his helmet. What? Oh, this guy. This guy. Oh, nice. Damn, that's cool. Ooh. Wow, that's a oh, this person is here. Oh, yo. Oh, they're falling in the water. Oh no, never mind. Oh, oh boy. Yeah, his wounds. Oh my god. Oh, this lady is here. Oh, oh my. This is so dangerous. Oh, okay. Oh, great. That's fantastic. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Skullduggery. Yeah. Best defense is a good offense, true? Wait, what? I don't think so. Oh, really? Probably. I don't know. Oh, he kind of joked around. uh, yeah, this guy's like doing this for his elections and all. Galvez. Well, obviously. So he's using that as a. Oh boy. He himself is causing those incidents. Oh, wow. So ironic. Like, yeah, everyone has their own agenda that they're using it for. Like this Jose guy. Oh, he's also part of the DGSC, Albert. Ah, I was wondering. Like, I knew he was part of the police, but. Oh, here we go. A little bit of past again. Hmm. Gaia's navel? More thrills, more specific. Damn. Yeah. Like he's letting this happen, so that's why he kind of got this dream. Oh. Oh my god. Hmm. That's a really cool looking gun. Oh, what the? Oh my god. Mutual friend. Ah, mutual friend. Yeah. All right. Well, you've been. Yeah. Wow. Damn. Okay. Okay, like I can kind of like understand Albert's intention now. His intention was getting hands on the black notebook because, like he said, he wanted France in his hand, and having that notebook would mean, all the secrets and everything will be on his fingertips, and he himself could use it, in his advantage. So him and Gyomu were trying to do the same thing from the same organization. Gyomu was trying to get it for himself to blackmail, those guys, and he was also probably intending for something like that. So, all right, they were in the same organization, trying to do the same thing, but for themselves, something like that, I guess. Like it's still not clear what Albert actually wants clearly. Like Gyomu's intention is to blackmail, everyone. That's why he wanted the notebook. But I'm just guessing that Albert also had something, some intentions like that. I'm not quite sure, but we'll see. And that is it. All right, so we begin this episode with obviously Lupin falling down and Albert, like shooting him and like going away. And like I said, Goemon and Jigen comes in a speedboat, and obviously he was not expecting it. Like I said, preparation is everything. You need to be prepared. Lupin thought he was prepared against him, but unfortunately his preparation got countered, which means Albert was more prepared for Lupin. So that's why he ended up wounding him. And here Albert was not prepared for Jigen and Goemon to come in, so he kind of got startled for a moment. And like Goemon is good with his sword, Jigen is good with his gun, so in front of two of them he obviously wouldn't be able to do anything. So he realized that, and when he saw that they have no intentions to shoot him or hurt him, he stopped. He saw when he was like, Goemon was kind of like, kind of putting his hand on Rupan's shoulder. Looking at that, he probably realized like, they're just here to get Rupan back. If I don't do anything, they'll probably not try to get me as well. So he lowered his gun, and they took Rupan and went away. Now obviously Albert is like, all right, fine, let's go back. Again, he was caught off guard. He was not prepared for those two, for Jose's men to come in. Not men, but men and women, to come in. And they started like, this lady comes in, and oh my god, this lady is dangerous. Like, she's like what do you call those? Like this metal, what do you call them? Metal, no, like metallic, like sharp things that are like all like all like like put in her, like elbows, her knuckles and everything. Even her teeth are just like, yeah. She starts like attacking him, and then there's this other person. I don't know if this is a boy or a girl, the one with the eye patch. I don't know. I think she's a girl, but maybe it's a boy. I'm not sure. But either way, she also kind of like used the fishing hook or whatever it's called to get that notebook from him. And Jose comes in, and like he realized that, god damn, like I won't be able to defeat these guys alone. So he jumps in the water, Albert. And Jose's like, all right, fine, stop, like let him go, like we got what we came for. And yeah. Now then we begin with a little flashback of Rupan, stealing, like a bank, money from a bank, and later bringing it to Gaston and realizing that the money is fake. And he's like, what the hell? Like, it's enough to put real bills, bookending each pile, and then sell the trick. And Gaston is like, oh, does it like look like that to you? Even the top, like bills are fake. And he takes out the bill and sees that like it's like transparent or whatever. It's like not made of the correct material, and he's like, god damn it. So goddamn, so he didn't even put a single real bill in it. Like everything was fake over there. And yeah, like I've seen in a lot of like shows where to trick the enemy or whatever as for a ransom, they put like the few top bills are usually like usually real. Few lower bills are also real. In the middle of it, it's like bunch of newspaper cuttings or whatever. But nah, this guy, he's like, just everything is just fake. And Lupin saw that, and here he wakes up, and Lupin like, oh, how long was I out? Jigen is like, oh, 2 to 3 days, and he's like, god damn. And Lupin is like, thanks, like Jigen. Jigen is like, stop it. Like, and if you start like thanking me, I'll break out into hives. And Lupin is like, what the hell? Goemon comes in. Goemon is like, Goemon went fishing, not fishing technically, and just went like to grab some eels or snakes, and he got some snakes. And yeah. Okay. Now Lupin also thanks Goemon. Lupin is like, oh, thanks for this, and Goemon's like, stop it. Then I'll break out into rashes. And Lupin is like looking at them. Lupin's like, what the hell? Like obviously he's never thanked, and like these two, I don't think it has ever happened. Obviously they're friends, like they don't expect thanks or like stuff like that from each other, so they're like, stop it, you never did it, no need to do it now. Typical friends. All right, now next we get to see a little bit more of Jose, and he's like looking at the news, and he sees that this guy, what's his name? Eye of the Storm, aka right-wing candidate, Mr. Calves. He kind of looks at him, and he probably made it like a kind of thought of a plan over here to like to go for him. Like Guillermo was the one who hired Jose. And Jose kind of saw this guy, and he's like, you know what? This guy's a presidential candidate. If I actually, go to him with this, he can probably give me more money or something like that. That's probably why he switched targets later on. But he was seeing all of this, and this guy or girl comes in, you know, the one with the mask, and I don't understand what the hell happened here. He's like, oh, like, like, you screwed up, so you'll have to, like, pay the price, and used his, like, his mechanical or metallic arm, I don't know, shock this person or something. This person falls down, and then later on we again see this person fighting with Goemon. So I guess probably just shocked this person for a little bit, and that's just it. Now next we see Lupin is, like, eating the meal that they have made, and they ask him, like, Goemon asks him, like, oh, who is this Albert, what's up with him? And he says, like, he's the person who abandoned Lupin. Now here, I think what he means by abandoned Lupin is he abandoned the name, I think. Like, because the little flashback we see after this is where he's like, Albert's going away, and Lupin is like, Albert, you leaving? He says, yeah. Then he says, I'll be taking the title of the third then. Which means obviously Lupin the third. He's taking that title. Okay, one thing. I thought up until now, his name is Lupin the third because he's the grandson of Arsène Lupin. I didn't know that this name is like a, like, anyone who would be better, if there was anyone who was better at Lupin than this, that person would get this name. Because, like, he clearly says here, I'll be taking the title of the probably he meant something like that, like, like, they had like a friendly rivalry or a competition between each other, who is better than the other at stealing. And when Albert decided to go on his own path, that's why Lupin says here, I'll be taking the title of the third, which means title of the Lupin the third. And you're going away, that means you're going out of this competition that we used to have, and you are abandoning the name Lupin the third for something you think is bigger. He wanted France on his fingertips, and that's why he was leaving. So I'm guessing that is what he means by, like, saying that he abandoned Lupin, which means abandoned the name, the title, the position, or something like that, of Lupin the third. He and Lupin had like a, I'm guessing, like a rivalry on this, and he abandoned the name, leaving Lupin being the only candidate, and Lupin automatically got the name, something like that, I guess, which makes sense, because obviously if Arsène Lupin just being his grandfather probably is not the only reason why he has gotten the name of Lupin the third. Lupin the third should definitely be capable enough to hold the name of Lupin, or Lupin the third. So that's probably why. Something like that. Now, one thing, I've never thought about this. I've always, we've always been calling him Lupin the third. I wonder what his actual name is. Like, Lupin is his title. Lupin, like Arsène Lupin. His last name is Lupin. What is his first name? I do wonder about it. I don't think I've ever seen anywhere. But anyways, like Goemon is Ishikawa. No, sorry, Ishikawa Goemon is also his ancestor, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, never mind. Like, most of the characters, I feel like we've only heard their title. They probably mentioned, I think I do remember them mentioning Zenigata's first name or something in the first episode or something like that. I don't remember, but first episode of season 1 or something like that. Like, they kind of told who his ancestor is, then brought, I don't know, or did they not mention? Anyways, but I don't remember, like, they might have told us, I probably just forgot. But any of these characters' first names. Anyways, enough about that. So yeah, like, so that was the basic thing, I'm guessing. Like, he abandoned the name of, or the title, or the position of Lupin the third. That's what it means by abandoned Lupin. And he says like and like Lupin is like, oh, what do you want to get? You have your eyes on something bigger. What is it? And he says like, I'm planning to get France. And yeah. Now after that, we go to Albert again, and Albert is like asking for what Yomu and what everyone else is doing, and Jose and all of them. And this guy kind of makes a joke. He's like, ah, like his normal activities are already suspicious, and Albert gives him the eye. He's like, what the hell, dude? I'm having a serious conversation here. I don't need you cracking any jokes over here. uh, okay, now then we go to the next scene where we see Jose calling Guillermo and saying that, oh, I found a better, like better person to do this deal with. So yeah, I'm not bringing it back to you. And Guillermo's like, what the hell? You just backstabbed me? Like, obviously, this guy is a professional. Like he's obviously going to go to that person who gives him more money or gives him more opportunity. And he saw like, yeah, obviously, Jomu is just a typical like a police officer, like someone like that, like he's definitely in like a higher position of the police force, but this guy is going to be the damn president, or something like that, the leader of this place, if he wins obviously the election. And giving this to him would give him more opportunity to win the election. And he's like, I'm going to place my bets on that. Like if he becomes the leader, then I'm set for my life. And that's why he's like, yeah, I'm taking a risk, but I'm going to do this. And like Calaves, I think that's his name, he's just waiting for him, like he's just beside him. And then like these explosions happen and all of that. And the Cry of the Truth terrorist group has like done this. Obviously Albert is like, what the hell is happening? I thought wasn't the DGSC monitoring them? And like then why are they like doing this? How is this they're letting them this happen? And Albert is thinking like, why is this going on? And then we suddenly see Yomu in front of probably the leader, the director or whatever. Oh, interior minister, there you go. And so yeah, there you go. Calaves blackmailed them and said like, oh, you better do what we say, like this whole this terrorist thing that happened, like this explosion, you better not like do anything against it. Do what we say, otherwise we're going to leak this black notebook. And that's what they're doing. So basically Calaves is blackmailing these guys, the police force, to not take any steps against the Cry of the Truth, I think that's the name. And by doing that, obviously the terrorist explosions and all of this is happening, and they are using this as an opportunity for Calaves to gain more votes. It's crazy. They're like getting two birds at one stone, something like that they're doing. They're silencing the police force by using that as a blackmail, like a blackmailing material, and also using this opportunity to gather more votes for his election. So that's like their plan. Now like more terrorist like like things are happening. And not only that, Jose's men, I think those are Jose's men, they probably came in and like started shooting at Lupin, and they got their hideout. Lupin and all of them kind of go out, and Goemon starts running. It's so funny. I was like, where is he going? And then I realized he was running to get his helmet. Was he actually running to get his helmet? Like when he comes back, we see that he's like has a helmet in his hand, and I'm like, what the hell? He actually started running away and probably went somewhere to get his helmet, because he knew Lupin is going to bring out the scooter, the motorbike. Oh my god, that's so funny. And they come outside, these guys are shooting, and Lupin is like, all right, time for them, like we had like a nice time over there, it had nice ventilation. Oh, it lacked ventilation, but it was like a nice place. And Lupin is like, all right, then let's make it more ventilated, like throws a grenade, blows the place up, starts running away, gets in the motorbike, and is like like running away. Goemon comes in and he has a helmet with him. And I'm like, yeah, he probably just ran to get his helmet because he knew Lupin is going to bring out his motorbike. That was a short ride, however, because this guy or girl is standing in front of them, and yeah, so it's fine. And Goemon's like, let me handle this person, and Goemon's like goes and starts fighting against the masked person, while Rupan and Jigen get caught while they were flying on their motorbike by this boy or girl. I don't know who he or she is, but by the fishing pole, like that person. And they go inside like the construction site, and this lady comes in, shows this other person, the other person who was attacking Albert, and she's like attacking Lupin and everyone, and like her teeth and everything is just like gets almost was going to get Lupin. And but Jigen comes in and helps Lupin out, and they're able to run away. And obviously they're having a conversation. They're like, what the hell is going on? Why are they trying to attack us? We don't have the notebook now. And Lupin's like, yeah, they're probably trying to get rid of us because we know what's going on. So yeah, like the like Lupin's like, all right, I have a plan. As they say, wait, what did he say? As Buddha said, the best defense is a good offense. I'm like, what? I think Buddha said that. Goemon is like, wasn't it Confucius? Oh my god. Goemon is like, it was Sun Tzu, and they're like looking at Goemon, and Goemon's like, what? Am I wrong? Oh boy, that was funny. Now next we see Calaves is like using these terrorists as like a way to gain more votes. Like it's crazy. So basically he's staging all of these attacks indirectly, and like giving talking about it to the mass and saying that, oh, this is happening, I'm going to change it, give me votes. Basically that he's creating the problem to solve the problem and gain more votes. Like obviously people nowadays, they'll do anything. Now it's so crazy, like even the news reporters, they says like, do you think it's likely that Calves will win the presidential election? And the guy was like, what a crazy statement. He says if the terrorist attacks continue at this pace, he stands a good chance. Oh my god, wow. Yeah, that's fantastic. Now Albert is like kind of seeing all of this, and Albert kind of like put everything together, and he's like, all right, so this is what's going on. And and again we see Calvis and Jose, them talking about, oh, we're doing good, at this rate France will be ours. Like I said, Jose made a gamble. He's like, all right, I'm going to put my bets on this guy. If he's able to use my the notebook properly, then then he'll be the president, and then I'll also get enough power. But I don't know, I can easily see the president, after he becomes the president, and he can easily just backstab him. I wouldn't be surprised to see that happening. But either way, now there's next we see all the police department, everyone is like talking about this situation. And here I was so surprised. I was like, oh my god. So Gyomu and Albert are in the same organization. This is one thing I did not realize up until now. Like there was a question in my head. I was like, why is Albert what is Albert's plan? So they're from the same organization, probably from different units of the same organization under the same leader, the DGSE. But Albert has his own plan, and Guillaume has his own plan. And Guillaume was planning to blackmail these people to get his job done or whatever he's planning. Well, Albert also has some other plan, which we still don't know properly what he's planning to do. He is saying he wants to get France, probably like this. This is the best way, I guess. Then we go to another flashback where we see Lupin and Albert. Now this is a very interesting part where Lupin kind of just said, Albert was like, oh, we cannot the civil war has started, we cannot do anything now. And Lupin is like, if we don't do anything, we can kiss Africa's biggest diamond, Gaia's navel, goodbye. And the army will get their hands on it. And Albert is like, Albert is like, what are you going to do? You're going to go in? Like that's practically suicide. And he says, Lupin says, suits me, more thrills, more spills. Besides, someone's got their sight on the loot we're gunning for. And this is the part which is so interesting. He says, if you're ready to sit back and let them take it, I'm not sure you're cut out to be a thief. Like this part. So this is like a thing, like, what can I say? Maybe Lupin in talent or whatever, like Albert was probably better at Lupin. Like, we saw how he, like, easily tricked Lupin into, like, that counterfeit bills and all of that. He must be more talented by Lupin. But his inner, what do you call it? Like, his inner intentions, or his inner, what do you call it? Like, the way he is, his personality. Lupin is more suited to be a thief in personality perspective. Like, as Lupin said, I was just going to let them get away with it. I'm not sure you're cut out to be a thief if you let that happen, which is where Albert realizes that maybe he's right. I might be talented by Lupin, from more than Lupin, but my inner, my inner personality is not suited to be the thief. I was just letting them get away with it. I was not feeling frustration on it. Or I was just waiting, while Lupin is like, nah, I'm not going to let that happen. Someone else is going to get it, so I'm going to get it first. Like, that attitude, that is important to keep being a long-term thief, which is what Lupin had. So if you think about it, in the long term, looking at it, I'm pretty sure Lupin was the correct answer to who would be able to get the name of Lupin the Third. He was more worthy than Albert, if you look at it in that way. Like I said, long term, you have to think in long term. In long term, Albert probably wouldn't be that much good of a thief. He's talented, but his inner personality is not suited to be a thief, because he was just going to let someone else get away with it. You can't let that happen. While Lupin showed that, which shows how in the long term he would have been more worthy than Albert in this thief business. And I don't know why, maybe because of this, he opened his eyes and he realized, I'm not suited to be the thief. That's why he probably left, and said, like, I'm abandoning the name Lupin, and I have something else. I have a goal, like, I'm looking at. I'm going to get France by, becoming a police officer and doing it in my way, because he realized he's not suited to be a thief. Lupin is suited to be a thief more than him. Something like that. I'm guessing this was the whole situation. And he probably still has a little bit of complex about it because of that. Just like how Lupin has a little bit complex about how he was better than him, more talented than him, and how he abandoned the name. Similarly, Albert also has his own fair share of complexes against Lupin, where, like, he just woke up here from the dream. And obviously, like, you were seeing something in your dream. Obviously, that's your complex. That means, he saw this scene in his dream. So he's being bothered by this thing. So he's like, yeah, you know what? Now I need to bring out my usual, he brings out the suit and everything, the gun and all, which he probably used when he used to be a thief. Because obviously, like, now at this point, he needs to go and get Guillermo. And, for that, he needs to do it not in a, in a police officer way, but in a thief way or whatever. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but something like that. So that's why he puts on the clothes and everything. And yeah, he's ready. He goes to Guillermo's place. And when he opens the door, he's already tied up. Lupin is waiting there. And Albert kind of points the gun at him, and Lupin is like, all right, I think both of our goals are kind of the same at the moment. So yeah, you do the thing, because you're better at interrogation. And he's like, all right, fine. And he goes in and he's going to probably interrogate Guillermo. And in the end, he says, like, what did he say? Yeah, I'm the one who's asking questions. And that's where it ends, yeah. So there you go. So I'm guessing they'll probably team up temporarily, Lupin and Albert, because there's like a whole new problem now. This is not Lupin versus Albert anymore. Like, a few other people has also jumped in on this whole situation. So yeah, up until now, it was only Guillermo, Albert, and Lupin. but now this suddenly, like this Calves guy, this President Jose, they have suddenly appeared, popped up from nowhere. They're trying to do their own thing. So obviously, to stop that, I'm guessing Lupin and Albert will team up temporarily, and then probably this, I don't know, like probably this rivalry will start again later on or something like that, but we'll see. But either way, yeah, so there you go, that's it. That was my reaction to episode number 8 and 9 of Lupin the Third Part 5 episode. I just said that. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know, and I'll check them out. That's it, guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next week with 2 more episodes of Lupin the Third. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.